Hello and welcome to Season 3, Episode 7, apparently, of The Security Guards. If you have no idea what's going on, and this is your first time watching the stream, NSFW, you're in for a ride. So, when last seen, our intrepid agents were apparently cracking up on mute. What on earth?
It'll be the stuff.
I'm looking at the ticker tape.
Yeah, the ticker tape.
The milk needle bit is the bit that broke me. Everything else is quite funny. The milk needle one put me over the edge. I'm sorry.
So, when last seen, you were driving the presidential limo, I believe. You were on a wooden slip road heading onto the wooden freeway. You just passed a sign that had been put up, a road sign, very important road sign that had been put up by the Amish who built this road. Unfortunately, they only have white paint, so all you know is that it was a sign because it was white on white. However, that's not the bit that is most immediately concerning. The thing that's most immediately concerning is that Genghis Khan was on the road with his baseball bat and you were going straight towards him and he was swinging at your windscreen when we cut the broadcast last week. So he goes to hit your windscreen and actually misses completely. Wow.
Is that with the baseball bat?
I just rolled a 10 and an 8. I mean, so yeah, with the baseball bat, he actually misses the car, even though it's huge.
I can just see him spinning around on the spot as we whiz by in the car.
Yeah, and he throws his baseball.
I'm almost tempted to handbrake turn this fucker and just bash him with a fucking car.
He throws his baseball bat down onto the wooden deck, has a little tantrum, and you drive off into the sunset, heading towards whatever state it was with Fort Knox in Kentucky, I believe. Yes, Kentucky. Oh, that means I've got to make a slight change to that. Oops. For what's coming up next. And then you are on the freeway and cruising along. So, in the backseat of this limo, you have your grandson / whatever the relationship is going woof. Now, have you clothed him, by the way? Or is he still naked?
I guess we should put something on him.
We could probably stop at some sort of town or mall on the way and get whatever we need for him.
Okay, so once you get into Kentucky, you pull off the wooden freeway and enter a wooden retail park. And sure enough, there's various clothing shops. You can get Panzer Pants in here, but they're made of wood. You can get Amish approved clothing because there's you can't really call it so much an Amish shop as a bartering market stand of some kind with Amish clothes or Amish clothes, sorry. But there's also, a budget top man shop. Yeah, there's also a Capaldi suits shop as well.
Well, I think we don't need to get him much. He's going to crawl around on his hands and knees all the time.
Yeah, in fact, as he gets out the car, he is still on his hands and knees going woof, and people are starting to look.
No. We need to not get him out of the car. He needs to stay in the car.
Woof, woof, meow.
Just remember to crack the window.
Yeah, crack the window open a little bit.
Aye, obviously. We're not going to choke him to death.
So you lead him back into the car and head off into... Do you go Capaldi suits or do you go to Top Man?
Well, look, we need something convincing to actually get him inside the place.
Then I would suggest
Capaldi.
Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
Like what?
Just we they're not going to have any jackets with buttons on them.
Well, he could just be like a worker, like a cleaner or something. If we can get some clothes like that.
Well, we can shop around, see what they've got.
Okay, so you're going top man or Capaldi?
Let's try Capaldi first, maybe.
Okay, you're going to Capaldi. So Capaldi suits are 300 credit suits. They are all armor reinforced, but they are proper fitted business suits. They got like a tape measure type tailor at the door. It says, "Welcome, sirs." Yes.
We have to get out from the car.
Yes, we can certainly do your suit. Right, let's measure you up.
Well,
Yep,
it's
and
not
It's
really
not
for us.
Huh?
It's
Yep.
for my grandson.
Yes, it's a gentle dog's body.
Are we?
well, fantastic. Do you have his measurements here?
Well, no. He's quite unique.
Right.
So I'll go and get him.
Aye, maybe wrap him in tarpaulin or something.
Okay.
Good.
You
Oh,
find some.
There might be a dressing gown in there, like a smoking jacket.
Has had an incident with the clothing. I see. We do have some toweling. You can put it in. There
That's
we go.
very good.
That'd be
Yeah, very
great.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We know that America.
That's fine. We get agents in here quite a lot, so we understand disasters can happen.
Yes.
Aye,
Indeed.
aye, they certainly can.
To us, often.
I'll whip back to the car.
Okay. It is a Capaldi branded dressing gown, but it has not got armor value on.
It's good.
Nonetheless, they're used to them being stolen. Sorry?
That's worrying me. That's relevant.
Well, they're used to these things being stolen, and just in case you do, I don't want you to think it's got armor value just because it's got Capaldi. So you wrap up the grandson in this toweling, as it were, this dressing gown,
Bathrobe.
and he starts crawling towards the Capaldi shop, all excited with his tongue out. Woof!
You're gonna have to stop doing that. Don't woof.
Okay, so you get into the Capaldi shop. The moment he gets on, crawls into the Capaldi shop, he sees the attendant with the tape measure coming up to him, who says nothing about the fact that he's on hands and knees. But the moment he starts trying to measure him, your grandson starts trying to hump his leg.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Don't do that. It's rude. No. I kind of tug him off.
Okay.
Okay, that's absolute proof that he's yours.
Fuck off! I'm sorry, it's complicated.
It is really complicated.
Dale, why don't you make yourself useful and try and find a translator for him or something? Go, shoo.
A translator.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I'll give you a general purpose electronic shop next door with all sorts of gadgets.
I'll go in there.
Oh, it's a tandy.
Yeah. Proper old school one. The front of the shop is just a row of really old knackered desk fans, and then above that, really old fashioned telephones.
And a couple of TRS 80 Model 1s.
Yeah. Okay, so after measuring up your grandson, what sort of fashion statement are you looking to make for your grandson?
Human.
Now that's a question.
Human.
I mean, something that's not too blasé, but also maybe has a bit of personality.
So perhaps a camo suit?
Maybe a bit too
Too American.
A.
I see. Yes, I noticed from your accent. Your sorry, I should be doing an accent too. So I noticed from your accent that you aren't from the Western Federation, or indeed anything owned by Costa Coffee. So perhaps something, let's say, charcoal gray with some smoke-colored pinstripes, maybe pink inlay.
Oh, that sounds good.
What do you think?
Now, about his posture, we could do a suit which helps correct that, but it wouldn't. It would have to be bespoke. So you're talking about 3,000 credits, but it would certainly help address the issues your son seems to have developed with posture.
Yeah, we do need to address those issues.
We do. Are you gonna be good for the nice man? I think he's happy with that.
I think you're
Okay.
right.
We can get that made in about 20 minutes.
Jeez, that's
And
quick.
all the tailoring's done here on site. And he goes out to the back. And as he opens the door to out back, you can see all the children working sewing machines.
Is that strictly illegal?
Yeah. As the door's closing, you can see him get a whip out and start whipping the children. Meanwhile, Dale, you've gone into the tandy next door.
Yes, I have.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
I'd really love a translator, something that's multilingual, you know.
What languages is sir looking to translate?
I'm looking to translate various sort of common domesticated animals into language that humans can actually recognize.
Certainly. We have just the thing. And he puts one out on the desk. That is 100 credits. We'll translate any cat sound.
No. I'm thinking more dog.
Dog. Big dog or small dog?
His parentage hasn't been completely worked out yet.
Yes, but
I mean,
big dog or small dog?
his granddad's a bloody dog, but you know that's a different kind of thing.
Oh,
Yes, but that does not help me size the dog.
He's kind of a big small dog.
They come in small or large.
Give me them both.
Okay, he gets out 2 translators and they're both on a cheap collar. One is very small and one is quite sizable. So the translator is 150 credits and then it's 50 credits for the collar. Or 400 credits for both.
I'll pay the 400 and take them both. And you're absolutely sure this will translate
every dog sound?
It will translate dog into human.
Yes.
He's not looking.
Do you happen to have a dog here that we can test it on?
No, it is straight from Japan.
Does it translate dog into English?
No. Yes, sorry. That is what it does.
Now, English, as is spoken by the Western Federation, not English as is spoken by people not in the Western Federation.
You'd have to check the manual, sir.
I'm going to regret what I'm about to do. But be advised that if I have to regret it, I will come back and I will be making a customer complaint.
We have hundreds of satisfied customers. In business 50 years.
Trust me, if I have to come back here and make a complaint, you will never satisfy anyone ever again.
I do not understand what you mean, sir.
Don't worry, don't worry. And
Could you be more implicit?
well, let's just say that your lovely deep voice will go.
No, I don't understand what you mean, sir. Could you be more implicit?
I'm going to pay the money now, but I want a receipt. More importantly, I want your name and your address.
Well, I'm here. This is the shop, sir.
And you live here?
Well, of course not, sir.
Then I want your home address as well.
Well, of course you can't have my home address. What are you expecting?
To be able to be back, to be able to complain to you at any time, day or night.
Sir, you are not
Preferably-
getting my home address.
Yes, preferably I want the address that I can find you at 2 a.m. Because I have found that to be the perfect time to complain.
Could you please leave the shop before I put a bazooka up your ass and pull the trigger?
I pay the 400.
Thank you. Now
On
fuck
the
off and don't
receipt,
come back. You're banned.
I'm not banned.
Well, you're very banned.
For that 400.
Oh, it's not how I remember it, Tandy, anyway.
I'm calculating in my head all the possible ways this translator can go wrong. And then I multiply that by the fact that it's your game, and I get a number close to infinity. Oh God, help us all. Yeah, I take them both. I paid the 400. I take them both.
Okay. All right. So they're the same translator. They're just attached to collars of different sizes.
Well, the way I see it, if one of the collars, if the big collar is a little too stand out with his suit, we can always attach the small collar to one of his arms, hidden under the suit, the sleeve of the suit, and just put it there. We don't need to have the collar around his neck necessarily. Just now.
Okay. You also got an instruction book, by the way.
Oh God! I wish I'd asked for a shock collar as well. Could have put that on Danny.
So you arrive back in the Capaldi's shop just as they're coming out with this suit. It is charcoal grey with smoke-coloured pinstripes, and the inside lining is indeed shocking pink. That'll be there'll be 3,000 credits, please, sirs.
Aye, all right. Here you go.
Okay, take the bunny off, and you've got a suit. As you squeeze your grandson into it, he is indeed forced to stand upright.
It works.
How does that feel?
Woof, woof.
Is it hurting a wee bit?
Stay with his translators.
Yeah, I should be back in the shop by now. I'm just
You turn up.
Did you find any?
I found a translator.
Okay.
The shopkeeper insisted that this is the one we need.
Right. Okay.
I don't trust him. He wouldn't get me a receipt.
Let's try it, and then if it doesn't work, you can take it back.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
What the fuck did you do?
Absolutely nothing. I was merely exercising my consumer rights.
Oh god, that's even worse. Okay.
Turn it on.
Right.
You got batteries.
Try the large one.
Okay. Where are you putting it?
Well, round his neck. It's a collar,
Round
right?
his neck. Okay. You put it round his neck and you switch it on.
Okay.
Can
you say something?
How are you feeling?
Well, I don't like standing upright. Sorry, I don't like standing upright.
It works.
Okay, there we go. Well done, Dale. You did something correct.
Except the fact that the movement of his mouth isn't going to quite match what he says. He's going to look like a fucking dub movie.
At that moment, a Western Federation walks into the Capaldi shop. You know the Western Federation because they've got a camouflaged suit. And your grandson says, "Woof!" And then the translator says, "I'm gonna fuck that."
No, you're not. No, you're not.
And he starts hobbling over towards this Western Federation agent.
I kind of get in front and just try and drag him out. Look, we need to get you some painkillers, okay?
You were right, Dale. You Stannies.
Yeah, definitely. That's the descendant.
Will you two shut the fuck up before I'm arrested?
Woof, woof, woof. Let me fuck it. Let me fuck it. I'm gonna fuck it hard.
No, you're really no. You need to stop fucking everything that comes in here.
Right. Let's get back to the car before he goes into overdrive.
We need to give him some painkillers. He's obviously hurting from standing upright.
Perhaps you should have got that shot collar.
What shot collar?
No, nothing. Just no, nothing.
He's my grandson. He's not feral. He's just a wee bit horny. I mean, he's been from
necessarily going to be for him.
He's travelled all the way from Uranus to get here. It's been a long while.
He's been nowhere near my anus. Just.
I suppose if they've got a sex shop here, we could always give him a toy or something, and that way he can.
Yeah, I can put a sex shop in. Sure, it's a KFC sponsored sex shop.
Okay, I get him like a cock ring or something.
What, a piercing?
No,
a cock ring.
The actual ring that you could.
It's in like a rubber.
A fleshlight.
Thing. No, a cock ring. It can be a fleshlight as well. It doesn't matter. Just something that will burn him out. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Oh, piercing.
Just don't get him that battery-operated chew toy over there. It might cause him some problems.
I know, confuse him.
So you give him a ring. Now, the thing you have to bear in mind is that although the passenger section can be separated from the driver section, there are only 2 seats in the driver section, so somebody has to be with your grandson in the back.
Yes, I think family should be looking after family.
Well,
because I'm driving.
I realize they wouldn't really have a choice. However, I am going to be drinking all the booze in the limo to keep me sane.
You might need it.
I'll do in the front.
After about an hour's drive, Danny, it's sweaty in here.
Danny, I actually, if we've still got the partition, right? Danny, in all seriousness, get that collar off his neck, place it round his arm or something. That's just going to really give the game away. If he's got a fucking translator around his throat.
Look, lots of people have collars nowadays. It's a fashion thing.
If you say so.
I mean, I could put it around his wrist, but I didn't think it would work.
Well, perfect chance to try.
I suppose.
Woof, 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 woof. Get away from me. I'm busy fucking the ring. I'm fucking the ring. Do not disturb me.
Okay, how long are you gonna be?
It's
You've already been doing it for 2 hours.
Woof, woof, woof. I like it. I like it. I like the ring. I like the ring.
We're going to need to carve that, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
it's mine, my own, my
Aye,
precious.
aye, he's certainly enjoying himself. I think he's going to bite my head off if I get any closer to him.
Woof woof. Tired now, sleeping. Sleeps, and then he lies down in his own fluids.
Your plan worked at last.
And there it is, Fort Knox. The slip road to take you up to Fort Knox, and you drive up the wooden gangplank, and then you get to the entrance road. Now, the entrance road is interesting because there's rows and rows and rows of automated gun turrets, and they're all kind of tracking you as you drive past in your presidential limo. So kind of like a head-turning thing, but they're automatic, like miniguns and stuff. And so you go down this drive. It's about a mile long, just lined with miniguns. And then you get to a little fascia, little sort of a bank. It's a KFC bank, behind which is this big armoured building.
Is there
It's an armoured building because it's made of wood and it's painted on the words armoured building.
Is there actually a KFC like eatery, or is it just like
No,
front?
it's a KFC bank.
Is it okay? Just a bank. Okay.
KFC Bank.
I'm just a bit concerned that he's going to be stinking of semen. Is there any paper towels in here?
Well, it's Trump's limo you've nicked, so there's a bib.
Okay, that'll do. But where's his towel actually? His Capaldi towel.
Oh, have you nicked it? You nicked the dressing gown.
Well, I don't know if we nicked it. I'm just asking.
Well, it's up to you. Have you? It's fine. They're used to it.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
dab around him.
you mop him up with that. Okay, the suit's a little crusty, but the worst of it's off. It's barefoot as well.
Oh shit! We didn't get shoes. Why the fuck do I always forget shoes? Maybe there's some
Don't blame
shoes.
me. I was in the electronics store.
It's too late now.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming myself.
I'm just preempting.
Should we see what's in the trunk? It might be a
Aye.
change of clothes or something.
Gotta find something.
Okay, you pull up in the car park and then go to the boot of the car. Your car being like Trump's limo, it's far too big for the car park, and you end up essentially blocking off half of it.
Is it an interior car park?
No.
But it's still blocking it. Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's a long car, and it's not that big a car park, so it's just like a parking for people in the bank, and there's no additional parking. No, you can drive on and you can go round to the armoured building. There's also I should say there is also before you get it there's to the car park, and you might want to take this road instead. I should have explained it sooner, but there is a turn off for the drive-through bank. As you can do drive-through banking. But you get into the car park, there's some nice sort of little bit of greenery, some trees and plants, and then behind that, the glass doors, or glass wall, as it were, of the bank building itself. There's an ATM. You go round to the boot of the car and you open it up, and there are a lot of fast food boxes that have been chucked in here. There's some instant suntan cream, a tub of lard. There's a Ku Klux Klan robe.
Wow.
A swastika, like armband, and
Cuddly top.
a tube of lube, anal lube.
It's a
Well, we knew that was going to be there. This is
Bit
kind
late for that one. Okay.
of home with KY jelly.
Useful in there then.
Well, the robe might actually be quite useful if we need somebody to go with it.
You mean the robe that's now completely covered in dog semen?
No, this is what
No,
was
no,
in the
the-
boot.
The KK.
Oh,
KK robe. Aye.
Tim, why am I getting flashes of boys? Hey boys, look what I got here.
It is very American after all.
It's extremely American. My major concern is that gauntlet we just drove through.
We've got through it.
Yeah, I've got a feeling they might not be quite so silent on the way back out. We might have to find an alternate route.
Bear in
Yeah.
mind this is Trump's limo, so either he wore this robe or one of his top men did, so we've kind of got a bit of leeway.
Are we going to are we honestly going to try and
Well,
try and pass your boy off as
No, not him. He's got his own suit. I'm talking about one of us.
he doesn't have any shoes? I mean,
I know.
we could probably run with he's very eccentric,
It's all right. It's Kentucky.
which is why he's barefoot and his mouth doesn't quite form the words that you hear.
I sort of take a quick glance at his feet. Are they fairly big, fairly small? Like would one of our pairs fit him?
Oh, I see. Absolutely not. I rolled a 1. No, completely different size. Also, doesn't look like he's ever cut his toenails.
Nice.
Well, I was thinking perhaps we could find a pair of shoes on the way in on somebody we could.
Aye, maybe the drive-through.
Well, there's a hillbilly coming out of the bank at the moment. He's got a straw hat, straw hanging out of his mouth, and dungarees, and a pair of boots.
Do they look a
no,
bit
no,
right
no.
size?
Bit small.
Oh, with his toenails, so I don't think that's going to work.
And there's no shoes in the boots, is there?
No.
Look, without shoes, the only way we're going to run this is if we claim he's some sort of eccentric fucking billionaire. You know, one of those eccentric billionaires who are just so fucking rich they've gone nuts.
Yeah, he's from the Caribbean, Hawaii or something. They don't wear shoes.
Probably some offshoot of Howard Hughes.
On the beach all the time.
Maybe if you want to try and
Made his money in beach condos. That's why he likes to walk around barefoot.
if you want to try and pass that story, go ahead. We need to actually work out what the fuck we're doing.
I don't want to run that story. I'm saying we may not have much fucking choice.
The hillbilly is now in his truck, getting the engine started, and he's looking over at the limo and realizing he's blocked in.
Oh, bugger.
We have to put up with that. This is the presidential limo, so.
Aye, he's probably a supporter anyway, so he'll be fine.
As long as he doesn't come out with a fucking banjo, we're fine. Ding, 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 ding.
Aye, we need to work out what we're actually doing. Like how the fuck we get in. And if he's actually going to wake up at any point.
Well, that's my other concern. He's fucking asleep. Look, we either wake him up and we run with the eccentric millionaire story, or we let him sleep it off and hope that we can get in, just the three of us.
They'd do it ourselves anyway, yeah.
But
And
we
hope he
need
doesn't-
we need him to open the vault.
Oh God, yeah. So we do.
That's the whole point. Or else I would have left him. I mean, come on. By the way, just for in case our GM is being really harsh, I'm going to make sure that any sort of toy is removed from him so he doesn't start up a bit later.
Yeah, you do it while he's asleep. He's asleep at the moment on the back seat.
Are you taking it off him then, Danny? Are you?
Yes, he's not gonna be walking in with that strapped around him. That'd be far too eccentric.
Yes, barefoot, huge toenails, covered in dog semen, and talking like he's in a Japanese dub movie. But yeah, the fact that he's got a cock ring, that's what makes him eccentric.
It's America. People will look at that first.
Excuse me, says a woman you didn't see approach. She's just got out of her car and come up to you. I am an influencer. You're blocking me. I need to get to the bank, and you're blocking me.
Do you know
Do you not know who I am?
Do you know whose limo this is?
I am
an influencer.
This is the president's limo.
Yeah, but I've got 132 followers.
but Trump's
What do
got
you
the best followers.
But I don't care who it is. I'm an influencer, and you're blocking me, and I'm going to lose my temper soon. You don't know who you're messing with.
I look behind her and sort of squint behind her. 132 followers, you say?
Yeah, it's a clapped out Ford Cortina.
They don't seem to be there right this second. So
Oh. Well, get ready for this. And she turns away from you, holds up her phone, and does a selfie picture with you in the background, and then starts tweeting or Instagramming or something. But before she posts, she then sits down and starts editing the picture on her phone tablet thing to make her tits bigger and everything else.
Wow, you're really that insecure, are you? It's
In
a
the
shame-
next half hour, when I've finished editing this and post it, you are going to see
Guys.
what happens.
Guys, you know how I said to my grandson, don't fuck anything? I'm now starting to have second thoughts.
See, Danny, it's moments like this that make you realise why we make comments like we did earlier.
I'm kind of embracing it now.
No.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Neither myself or Kevin were even thinking about that, but you
You
completely,
still flipped the birdie.
you controlled by a deeper force. That's
You flipped the birdie to 132 followers.
All 132. Wow.
I hear that's quite offensive in America.
You might get an extra 6 followers doing that.
Aye.
what can I say? I'm a giver. Not like you, but I'm a giver.
Anyway, so maybe we can do this to our advantage. Maybe if we eventually let her go to the bank, maybe she'll create such a commotion because she's so pissed off that that'll give us a distraction.
It might do. That's a good point. It might do. Once he's finished her tweet and editing, should we let her through?
Dale, do you fancy
Fuck's sake.
do you fancy taking this one?
What?
Pissing her off to the point where she's going to go ballistic at the front desk.
There's a balance. You got to do it just enough, not too much, not too little.
I mean, pissing people off, Dale. That's right in your wheelhouse, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Should be easy.
Absolutely. And Danny, the just enough, not too much, not too little. Again, not talking about sex. This is different.
No, I'm not, Dale. Not every single sentence I say is about sex.
But it's a high average. That's why we make the assumption.
Well, I'm pretty young myself, you know. I've got my life to live, and anyway.
Anyway, yes. Excuse me.
Hang on, I'm still editing my nipple outline.
Yes, I see you've went from a 32 minus A to a 32C. I mean, I've never actually seen a woman's chest that's actually concave before. I mean, that takes some doing.
So rude.
And you know, you seem to be trying to edit my middle finger. I mean, you know, it could be that my middle finger is exactly what your 122 followers, 121,
132 million followers.
Ooh, million followers.
That's not what you said 5 minutes ago.
Well, I usually don't count a million. People find it intimidating, and it's a hard word to say.
Yeah. Why do I get the impression that you're exaggerating that the way you're exaggerating your tits?
I think a million's a wee bit more on scale, frankly, but
No, look, I admit,
enraged, I'm going for it.
I admit, when
the
post doesn't involve pumpkin spice latte, I only get about 25 million interactions. But I do have 132 million followers. I am an influencer.
Yes.
And I've just posted the picture.
My God. Right. The last time I saw lips like that, Jesus Christ. I didn't know they gave marine life. I didn't know that marine mammals actually had intelligence. Fuck's sake.
Something tells me
You do realise about 100 million of those are bots.
For robberies, please join queue on the right.
I'm going to get my PDA out as well and just have a quick look, search for Dale's photo. That's a very good picture, actually, Dale. That's very clear and.
Well, yeah. I think you've underestimated the number of bots that follow me, sir.
Are they all bots? Are they?
Well, yeah, of course, I bought them all with Daddy's trust fund.
I'm certainly with butts like that. I'm surprised anyone follows it. I mean, for fuck's sake. You managed to be both a wide arse and a tight ass all at the same time. That takes some doing. But anyway, I hear you want to go up and.
Yes, well, yeah. I want to get my car parked, and you're blocking the car park.
Okay,
no,
we'll move the car.
Not blocking the car park. We are merely causing a car park shortfall in certain areas.
If you want to go to the bank, I'll park your car for you.
Just move your car. Not hard.
This is
well, yes, not hard is probably something you're used to hearing.
As they're kind of doing that, am I able to see the entrance to Fort Knox from here?
Yeah, absolutely. The banking or the bank bit that you've turned up at, it's got a glass wall. Within it, you can see there's some potted plants inside. There's 2 double doors leading in. There's some potted plants. You can actually see behind the reception desk from where you are. Within the bank itself, there's sort of some seats in the middle and some more plants that look like sort of double sofa seats that look like they're cloth, cotton type sofas. A couple of 3 actually 2-seater ones. And then behind them is some plastic waiting seats, and then there's another set of 3 of these fabric sofas, 2-seater sofas with plants between them. There's but that's about what you can see. You're kind of aware of other stuff, but the reflection of the glass kind of makes it hard to see.
Yeah,
but you can see there's a couple of people milling around inside with guns and camouflage Capaldi suits.
Camouflage Capaldi, okay. But yeah, this second queue, is that legitimately there? Is anybody joining the second queue?
If you go up to the bank and have a look through the window properly.
Oh, so it's queues inside the bank rather than
Yeah.
getting okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna slip out while you're dealing with her and just see if I can case the joint a bit.
Okay, so this is the glass wall. Over here we've got the ATM. Right, so this is glass. Right, there's double door here. There's a double door here. The reception desk is here with some chairs, a couple of receptionists there. Then over here is the actual bank teller bit, and there are 5 tellers behind there. There's one of these camo guys right here. There's one of these camo guys right here. The seats I was describing are here. Then you've got these kind of like plastic waiting seats just here, and then the other set sort of behind them. And then there's another agent here dressed in black leather. There's a queue of people. And then there's a couple of people at these, one there and one there. So basically, this right-hand queue, people are going up to the teller, handing over notes, and then they get shot in the back of the head by a double-barreled shotgun wielded by this guy.
Okay, so we will not be going to the right-hand queue.
Aye. Okay.
I'm
Strange that
suddenly
people are
thinking
dumb enough to join that queue.
I'm suddenly thinking with all this glass, aren't we missing the obvious? Why don't we just ram the fucking limo in?
Because it will cause a fuckload of attention on us.
I mean, we could break the blank. We could break the blank.
We can just jump out and say, check, we're under the orders of the president.
Hold on. One thing I didn't check. If this car actually has any hardware.
It should have a small cache for Secret Service, but, it's Trump. Fuck knows. He's probably changed.
A golden Tommy gun or something.
He's probably changed it fucking cornetto.
You go investigating the car's systems. You're going to need to jack in order to fully reveal all the systems on this. So could you please make a hacking roll? No penalties or modifiers.
Okay. Oh, yes, I get. Can I use my Neurojack or not?
Yep.
Cool, okay. Good job I did, because that's a terrible roll. Let's check if I've definitely still passed. Yes. Yeah, made it by 2.
Okay, you run your brain lead into the car's console, and the car reports that it has all the usual functions of a car. You can do all sorts with this. You can drive it by your neural jack and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
But then you find what it describes as the X menu.
The X menu. Okay.
Yeah. So you open up the X menu, I presume, and in there are two options. It says fry and open.
Right. How do you spell fry? F-R-Y?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not German fry. Fry or open?
Could mean a couple of things.
There's not some fast food that can be cooked open, is there?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Like like a sandwich, like a fried sandwich or an open sandwich or something.
You suddenly find there's a fucking deep fat fryer somewhere in the fucking place that gets turned.
Aye.
You press it.
Any qualms if I press the open one? That seems like the least potential threatening.
Yeah, at this point, I'm
I
going
think
to
so.
a couple of steps away from the car. Very deliberately.
Okay.
I'll have to take one for the team.
Dale steps away from the car. Kevin?
I'll stay where I am, watch what Danny's doing. And
Okay.
is the woman still here with us, or is she gone?
Oh, yeah, no, she can't get into park.
She's still there. Okay.
Yeah, the other side is the hillbilly trying to get out. Okay, so you hit open. And as you do so, you hear a pop coming from the front of the car.
Bonnet. I sort of look out and check the bonnet.
Okay, from looking out, you can't see any, like, something has opened.
Is there anything
Yeah.
underneath? I'll get down and look underneath the car. Has anything happened underneath?
No, not that you can see underneath.
Sunroof?
No.
Do you mind going and checking the bonnet?
Oh, I'll pull up on the bonnet, see if it's loose, if it's on that like catch.
Okay, it is not. It is not opened.
Yep, nothing here.
CD player?
Oh,
Glove
press it,
bonnet? Glove
press it,
box?
press it again, Danny. I'll see if I can hear where it's coming from.
Well, it probably won't work pressing it again. It's already opened, but
Yeah.
okay.
It says close now.
Oh, okay. I'll press it again.
Okay,
Oh,
you
oh,
hit close. Make a perception plus observation check, please, Kevin.
Perception plus observation. And I rolled an 8, which is 2 under.
Okay. Yes. You right. It sounds like it comes from the front, but that's actually just how the sound's tunneling through because you've got that separator between the driver section and the passenger section.
Yeah.
It actually came from the passenger section.
Oh, I think it's back there.
Okay.
So you go into the passenger section and you cannot see the grandson.
Oh, fuck.
It's just, do you reckon there's some sort of hidden compartment or something for like kidnaps or something you can hide away in?
Possible.
Maybe.
I think you might have to open again. See we.
Yep. Press open again.
Okay, you press open and a compartment opens in the back of the car that contains what would be a deep fat fryer, except the fat has gone solid and the dog is on top licking it.
Told you.
So that's the
Fryer.
fryer.
It's
Aye.
lucky you didn't press fry.
Open fryer. Okay, well, that can be his lunch, I guess. Well, that's all there is in here. There's nothing else useful.
Might as well try getting into the bank then.
Yeah.
Well volunteered.
Yeah, so
There's two Capaldi's in the front that are shooting this queue for the robberies.
No, that's somebody wearing black leathers. They're with the double-barreled shotgun, shooting everyone who comes for a robbery. The two guys with Capaldi suits are closer to the doors than that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just
So I'd say we don't go for that. We go for the normal queue.
There's a few.
right.
Unless you want to take out the guards first.
No.
If we're gonna do the take out the guards, we're as well ramming a car through.
I turned to my grandson and said, "Do you know what you're gonna be doing?" Is the collar working?
He didn't actually say anything. He just held his hand/paw up and panted. His tongue is pure white from the lard he's been licking.
Can you say something like yes or no?
Woof woof. I love you, Grandad. I love you, Grandad.
Place to hear, but this is why we've brought you here, so you can steal some cash.
Woof. Walkies? Question mark?
Walkies.
Woof. I love you, Grandad. And he gets out of the of the car, and of course he's kind of sort of upright, a little bit wobbly.
Maybe oh god, maybe I should call my son first and actually see what he was expecting his offspring to do.
I am going to go over to the car, heave a huge sigh, and headbutt it.
Okay.
I'm just going to go, not like hard. I'm just going, because I'm calculating all the possible ways this is going to go wrong.
The influencer is taking your picture and tweeting again. Oh my god, he's so crazy.
Right,
Honey, I'm glad, at which time I just turn around and say, honey, I'm glad you're excited. This is probably the most head you've ever seen in fucking years.
This is
Right,
and this is a quiet day for us.
The hillbilly is just patiently waiting. Anytime you look over, he does the fascist salute at you.
Oh, now that might help.
Oh, KKK uniform.
Aye.
Yeah.
Do you fancy putting that on and having a chat to him, Kevin?
Not especially, no. But oh, go on then.
So you put on the Ku Klux Klan outfit, and you approach the hillbilly.
banner.
Oh, and the swastika.
Aye.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know I'm bad.
Okay. Are you going to try and put on an American accent?
Not really, no.
Just say you're from New England. It's pretty much the same as English.
That's true. Yeah, could do. I'll stroll over to him in the full regalia. Is there a hood or not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, with the full fucking 9 yards.
I'll wander over to him and goes, hiya, friend.
But in an English accent, yeah?
Yeah, I can't do American, yeah.
Well, you don't have to, but your character might be able to.
Oh, character, right. Yeah, I'll try.
Presence plus lying and acting.
Oh, my God.
I am 100% what?
Lying acting. What's that? Lying acting. Why can't I see that? Oh, okay, 9. And I've got a 10. I missed by 1.
Conviction? Yeah.
Conviction.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So what did you say again? Sorry.
I was going to say it was a pass by one.
Well, if you use conviction and you fail by 1, then you're passed by 3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, okay.
You can use it to +4.
Okay, so I passed.
Because with conviction, you can either +4 on your roll or you can re-roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll +4. Yeah.
Okay. So what is it you're saying?
Howdy, friend.
Why, hello there.
Bit of a jam today.
Yep, looks that way. Seems to be your car, but I'm okay with that.
Well, it's not my car. It's the president's car. You know, I just
That's good with me.
do what I need to do. Make America great again.
Absolutely.
Still trying to make America great again.
Getting rid of all of those non-Christians.
Yes, those dirty evildoers. What do we want here? Actually?
What is it I can do for you today, sir?
Well, we just need to get into the bank, and
Have you tried the door?
What do we want from this guy?
You use him to help? I don't know. Does he know about the bank and the different queues or something? Not here.
Do you use this bank often? Do you? Do we?
I do. I make deposits here.
Oh, well, that's good. Is there another? Because it seems a bit queued up in there, and people are being shot. Is
That's
there
people trying to make a withdrawal.
Oh.
Is there maybe a clan entrance that we could use? Is there something that?
Just give a nudge and a wink to the bank manager. He's one of us, you know.
He is. Okay, well, you go to the reception and you ask to see the bank manager, yeah? Excellent. Excellent.
His name is Mac. Funny surname.
So what was his surname?
Well, it's banking related.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
The
did
minute you
wonder.
said Mike, I saw that coming.
Mhm.
Of course, it's fucking Pence.
Well, that's handy knowing. That's handy knowing. So, yeah, okay, thank you. We'll give that a go.
You're welcome, my friend.
I take it he is a supporter of the president.
Why, of course I am.
Good.
Anyone lets me punch Mexicans, I'm good with.
So I think I think we'll go in. I'll go in and try at reception. I'll ask for the bank manager.
I'm using the speaker.
Mm.
Kevin, just let let that hillbilly just drop the head that the lady with the phone camera there, that she's big, she's a big pro-Mexican supporter.
Well, pro-Mexican, yeah. I think she's a very liberal on many accounts, actually.
Oh yeah, she's just
That lady there?
That lady with the phone, she's very pro-liberal. Probably a Democrat, actually. If you want to.
yeah hates Trump.
Say no more. He gets out of his truck, walks around to the back, grabs a tiki torch.
You two just want to watch the world, Baron, don't you?
Lights it and marches over to her. Or marches over to a car, first of all, which gets set fire to. Excuse me, I'm an influencer.
See, I told you, bleeding heart Liverpool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as
Will,
for
will
your
you get in the
remark,
bank already?
as for your remark about us wanting to make the world burn, we're a balancing act. You're constantly making life. We have to constantly make fucking death to fucking balance it out.
Still, you set the car on fire.
Okay, we'll go to the bank. I'll go into the
Hey,
bank.
well, nice. We let your grandson out of there first.
Aye,
I'll
well.
go to the reception and ask for Mike.
So you walk in your KKK outfit wearing a swastika.
Yeah.
And you walk in and you ask for Mike Pence.
Yes,
Okay.
he's a personal friend.
They
Very
ask you to
personal.
take a seat in the waiting area right here.
Ooh, fancy. On the cotton sofas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I just realised the cotton thing. Oh. Was that deliberate? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everything's deliberate.
I wonder why you said they were cotton.
Why did you cotton on now?
So, the Western Federation agents in there, they're kind of, they watch you come in, but they don't really pay much attention to you. This leather-clad one over by the bank teller on the right, you get to hear what's going on now, and it is basically anyone who's trying to make a withdrawal, which they call a robbery. This guy reads them their rights for robbing the bank and then shoots them in the back of the head with a double-barreled shotgun. But it's my money. Can I not withdraw it?
That's an odd job.
So, you're kind of waiting in there a little while. Meanwhile, grandson says, "Walkies now, walkies now."
I got my sneaker. Kevin, he wants to come in now.
Okay, well, bring him in. And sit him down somewhere and try and keep him quiet.
Whereabouts are you?
In the comfy seats just inside the door.
Oh, the cotton seats.
Yes,
Okay.
just next to the guy shooting people. It's a bit
Alright.
splattered, but it's not too bad.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, we can go walkies.
And he's really excited. And then you walk in, and the moment he walks in, his posture changes. He stands upright, and his face goes vacant, and he just starts walking into the bank.
Eh,
And he keeps walking,
where
and he
are you
keeps
going?
walking.
I sort of go past Kevin and I'm just pointing at him. Like,
Stop him now! Stop him!
I don't know where he's. Oh fuck! No! Don't! You need to go with Uncle Kevin. For now, we have to wait.
And we'll deal with that after the break.
Okay.
Why did I get the? There was a part of me that was wondering if that was going to happen. That he was just suddenly going to go into business mode the minute he entered.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
Oh, I drew that line in the wrong place. Just pretend that's not there. I'll cross it out. There you go.
I'm intrigued to see what happens next.
Good, good.
Yes, the put downs that I have been using tonight are sponsored by several nights out that I have seen, that I've been on, where I've seen couples arguing. They're not put downs I would ever use myself, but I have heard other people use them. And I have a terrible memory for pointless trivia. So, yeah. Yes. That's I've retailored MAGA. It's Make America Griftable again.
Griftable.
Yeah. That's what Trump is doing now. Make America griftable again.
Yes. Regrettably. Oh, no, ignore that. That was an error. I'm just going to cross that one out too. Sorry about that. Oh, hang on. Do I have an eraser on this? No. God damn it. Can only clear the whole thing.
Can you go,
That's
just
annoying.
go back? Go undo?
No. Don't worry about it. We'll have a scribble on screen.
That's the car crash later.
Yeah. It's for when all those big guns go off.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is that fucking gauntlet.
I did actually think, when Becky mentioned the guns, okay, yeah, we've decided how we're getting in. How are we getting out?
I would almost be tempted, given that it's a presidential limo, I'd be tempted to go cross country rather than down that fucking road again. You know, cut through a couple of fields. Because I mean, it's a presidential limo. It will take a bit of a pounding. I've got a feeling that all those guns will constitute more than a bit of a pounding.
Okay. Walk straight past. Hang on, let me change colour so I can have a temporary colour. Walk straight past you and into this door. But he's just walking into the door. It's closed.
To go and follow him and open the door.
Okay, you open the door. Dale, where are you?
I'm following in behind Danny.
Okay. And Danny, are you going up to the door as well?
Well, yeah, I was close to Grandson anyway by this point.
Okay. So Kevin opens the door. Inside is a table behind which is sitting Mike Pence. So you've opened the door. Your grandson just walks in and sits down. There happens to be 4 chairs there conveniently. He says, well, I didn't expect to see anyone coming into my office. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
I just turned to Kevin, who's in the Ku Klux Klan outfit.
We want to make a withdrawal.
I correct myself. You fine gentlemen.
Thank you.
we'd like to make a very reasonable withdrawal for reasons to do with the party and the clan activities. It's very necessary, and we need funds immediately.
I understand. If I could just get you to chip scan. Who's going to do the scan?
I kind of suggest that the grandson does it first, because I know that there's going to be some sort of chip thing involved. So hopefully his will work, and then ours will.
What, so you nudge him, yeah?
Yeah. I sort of nudge him.
Okay, you give him a nudge, and he just holds his hand out, saying nothing. And is that a salute?
He's asking to be scanned first.
I see. So he gets the chip scanner and beep. Oh, I see. That's interesting. If you gentlemen wouldn't mind waiting in the lobby, I'm going to make a few phone calls.
I think we do mind waiting in the lobby. We're in a hurry. This is a very serious situation.
Kieran, shut up. My son knows what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
This is the actual face of my character at that point.
If things go south, we can just bail.
Okay. We will wait in the lobby. We'll wait in the lobby.
Okay.
Thank you, Grandmaster. Thank you.
So you head out to the lobby. Mike Pence gets up and closes the door behind you. And then some time passes.
Am I able to call my son in the meantime?
You call, he doesn't answer, then he texts you back and says, "How do you like it?"
I hope you just mean my communication, not fucking me up in Fort Knox.
I have 4 words for you, Danny. You had that coming.
Okay. Whilst you're sat there, some army trucks pull up into the car park, although there's a bit of a traffic jam.
We should have left him alone.
There's a fire out there as well, incidentally, because that car got set on fire, and there's a woman on fire screaming past the glass doors.
She's an influencer. I'll just turn to someone near me and go, she's an influencer.
Yeah, she's trying to make a withdrawal.
Loads of army trucks you see coming down the road, but they're kind of surrounding the building.
Goldfinger made this look fucking easy.
What we should have done is we should have employed a all-female flying circus to spray sleeping gas.
Absolutely.
First.
Absolutely. We should have just, that film had a really good, had some really great ideas, especially on headwear.
That is incredibly specific.
It's the plot to Goldfinger.
Although technically, it has to be said that the gas that they were using was actually a deadly nerve gas and not the sleeping gas that they were selling it as.
That is true.
Well, glad you've got a plan.
I go for sleeping gas at the moment. That has to be nerve gas.
And his plan wasn't so much to steal as to irradiate the gold that was there, so that his gold would increase in value many times.
Is my grandson doing anything now, or is he just sitting?
Yeah, he's just sitting there with a blank face.
Yeah, well, me and Dow are arguing about Goldfinger.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. You know how
I'm selling for some sleeping gas at the moment.
we're debating the finer points of bank robbery strategy.
I just hope that they're turning up because the chip is I don't know, a celebrity or something.
I don't think we should let him alone. He's called the authorities. He's turned us in.
Look, when it comes to bank robberies, I've seen the movie Heat. We just shoot our way out of here.
So the Western Federation agents in the bank are looking really antsy about all of these soldiers, and they're like they're getting on their comms and uttering under their breath, and they're heading out. One of them heads out the glass doors to speak to one of the army guys who's got out of a truck in the car park, and there's some kind of conversation, and then the Western Fed guy starts pointing at you. And they're saying something while he's pointing at you.
Can I try and tune into what they're saying?
Ooh. You'll have to get out a hacking rig here and now in the middle of the bank.
How big is my hacking rig? I do have a portable laptop.
Well, it's a PDA, but you're going to need an antenna.
I've got a toolkit, but I don't know.
You could certainly rig them up with some wire and then dangle it up over one of the plants. But the thing is, it will be obvious you're hacking the wireless.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It'll work, you think, but it will be obvious.
The only way you get away with that is if we cause one mother of a distraction, which I
think we can probably do that at the moment.
I'm worried. I'm worried if we start a distraction, then the possible distraction we need later might be muted.
But also, if you cause too much of a distraction, they'll stop having their conversation, which I want to try and hear.
Perhaps we should go and see Mr. Pence again.
If you want. Are the two people, is one of them maybe facing the door? Like, can I try and read their lips?
Do you have lip reading as a language?
I didn't even know that was a language in this game. No, I don't.
I think that would be the only way it could be put in. Be if you trained it as a language skill. Meanwhile, one of the other agent, the one that's still in the bank, he walks up to you and says, if you would be kind enough to come with me, please.
Well, up to Danny or all of us?
Up to all of you.
Where do you want us to go, sorry?
If you could just follow me, please. Oh, he does it in American accent. If you could just follow me, please.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I suppose. Is he going to lead us? Is he walking in front of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's happy to walk in front of you, but the other agent's coming in and kind of runs up behind you.
What's going on here? What's the problem?
There's no problem, sir. And he opens the door that I've just drawn to the room I'm just drawing now. There's a table in there, and it's surrounded by chairs. Could you all please make perception plus observation checks?
Oh, made that by five.
Bang on.
And my dice are back to normal.
How much did you fail by, Ronnie?
9.
9. Okay, so Kevin's eagle eyes go to look at something, and at just that moment, Dale walks right in front of him.
What about me? Because I passed as well.
No, I was doing it as a group test, so collectively you're -4, or missed by 4. So So, if you could just take a seat, please, gentlemen. And so he then stands by this door. The other agent stands the other side of the door.
What's my grandson doing?
Grandson, you kind of had to force him up to make him even move and sort of usher him forward. So he's just kind of moving as you usher him at the moment.
Can you tell us what this is about at all, please?
I'm not authorized to say anything, I'm afraid to say.
Yes, but you can tell us anyway.
I'm afraid I'm not authorized to say anything.
Well, you don't seem to be particularly afraid of anything, so you can tell us.
Well, I'm afraid of him. And he gestures to the door, and then walking toward the door is that guy in the leathers with the sawn-off shotgun.
Oh God!
He's just putting 2 fresh cartridges in right now, and then he flicks it back and puts it back over his shoulder. He's basically looks like the Terminator.
With the sunglasses?
Oh, absolutely. Can't do Terminator without sunglasses. And he walks in
Guten
to the
Tag.
room, closes the door slowly. His leather gloved hands, or fingerless gloved hands, lift the handle back into position.
Wie geht's?
And he turns around to face you.
Big fan of old movies, sorry?
Huge fan.
And cliches, obviously.
Love them.
What's happening? What are we doing here?
I'm just following orders.
Which are?
I got told to escort you in here and wait.
Ah, more waiting. Okay.
Okay, we've waited. Now can we go?
The orders on whether I should blow your brains out were non-specific.
Yeah, but you said we should come in here and wait. We've come in here, we've waited.
Kevin,
Therefore we can go.
don't piss him off.
He lowers his double-barreled shotgun, points it in your general direction.
I
Just
don't.
stop talking.
Kevin, I don't think this is the time for pedantry.
Oh, really? Because I was going to say, he calls himself a big fan of old movies, and he's got a double
I
shotgun.
actually like. I'd cover his mouth before he finishes that sentence. Kevin, I fucking swear, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna shove that shotgun up your arse.
Nonetheless,
Again
Kevin,
with the sexual comment. Danny, we really need to talk.
you're in there about half an hour. During the whole time, this guy's had his double-barreled shotgun pointed at you.
Mm-hmm.
You ever play tic-tac-toe?
And then in
Guns.
comes Mike Pence, and he sits down at the conference table. He kind of has to walk around the room because, actually, no. Where have you sat? Have you sat facing toward the door, or have you
Yeah,
sat
I guess
facing?
As close to the door as is humanly possible.
So, hang on, let me go.
No. I want to sit facing the door, so if someone tries to shoot us through the door, I know what they're doing.
Okay, so Dan's going to sit as close to the door as possible. Danny's going to sit on the opposite side. I'm going to sit right at the end to make it really fucking awkward for him.
Oh my God, you two are trying to out-Karen each other today.
See, that colour isn't very visible. Let
What
me.
are you going to do? Ask Pence to speak to the manager?
Danny McGee, Dale Reagan, and
I just realised
Okay.
that could be quite useful.
yes, your
You're a
DM.
distant relation.
Space
No.
station.
No, Dale Reagan. I've been saying Regan, but it's kind of like Reagan. Distant relative.
So Mike Pence has to sit at this end of the table. He kind of looks at Danny a bit off. He said, "Now, we've had a small problem. Because withdrawals of the size that you appear to be your grandson here, the withdrawal is meant to be authorized by one particular person, and I've been unable to reach him.
Can you not get somebody else?
There is only one president.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Congratulations! You're now the President of the United States!
What do you mean?
Well, have you not heard the news?
No.
Trump was killed in a terrible accident involving a tidal wave of milk. We managed to save his car.
Turned him homosexual on the way there.
Oh my God! Trump's a flaming homosexual? I
No,
have to
actually-
immediately disavow him on Twitter to his followers. I can log in as him.
He wasn't set on fire. He was more of a drowning homosexual. It was just.
Having realized I am a flaming homosexual, I have decided that Mike will now be president.
And as president, you can now authorize the withdrawal.
I can indeed. They're just loading it onto the army trucks now.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Where exactly will we be delivering the warehouse?
Whatever we fucking want. How about somewhere nice in Washington State?
It's my understanding it's not there anymore. Some kind of hot gas explosion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What states are still intact?
Well, not Pennsylvania, that's for sure.
No, we had
Where,
Pennsylvania.
where was that? Where was the Costa Coffee?
Colorado.
Okay, Colorado.
Right.
Very well.
Nice Midwestern town.
As you wish.
Lots of vineyards out there, making America grape again.
It was a pleasure looking after your gold for so long. Now, there is just the small matter of the holding deposit, the holding fee that does need
Okay.
paying in order to release the bullion. And it needs paying in credits.
How much is it?
I'm not authorized to give you that. It should be in the contract. I actually don't know.
Well, where is
I just have to type the code into this here computer, and you're meant to scan it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, I think we might have glanced over that with the contract. Do you happen to have a copy there?
I'm afraid I don't.
Well, let's just see what it is, and then we can worry about it later. I gave my grandson a nudge again to scan his.
He looks a little confused, and he holds his hand out, and Mike Pence scans it, and he goes, insufficient credit.
Oh, okay. I'll do mine.
Okay, beep, 1 credit deducted.
Okay.
This is a troll session. So, yeah. Well, that's it, gentlemen. That concludes our business here today.
Thank you indeed, Mr. President. May your
Thank
reign be long.
Absolutely wonderful, superb. The very, very epitome of good management.
Absolutely. I think I have studiously fulfilled my role as vice president all these years, and now I can finally kill all them damn Muslims.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
Hello, nuclear bunkers 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is a go for everyone wearing a towel.
Yeah.
Okay, right. The only problem with that, Mr. Pence, Mr. President, sir, if you did,
Pushing him out, pushing him out.
there's a whole load of saunas that might get them that might be targeted now. All you've
Why
said
you-
is people wearing towels.
Why do you give a fuck about saunas?
I enjoy the odd sauna.
Steam rooms will have to do.
So, yeah, you get back in your car. As you get back in, you
steam rooms as well.
do an 85-point turn to get this big limousine out of the car park, past the burning wreck. There's a flaming woman runs past. I'm an influencer. The guy with the hillbilly sort of pulls out behind you and is then immediately steamrollered by a load of armoured trucks and knocked off the road, and his car explodes. And a convoy of several hundred armoured trucks basically take the full contents of the building that had armoured warehouse painted on it, follow you to Colorado. And just as you get to the state line, there, on the freeway in front of you, is a motorbike. And Genghis Khan with his baseball bat, and this sort of standing legs apart, waiting for you to come.
Dale, run him over.
I got an even better idea. Do we have contact with the army trucks?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, we've come up against this guy before. He's a known bank robber. He's clearly come here to rob you. Can you take care of this guy?
Also, he's a Democrat.
I'm afraid not. We actually don't have any bullets. There's a bullet famine right now in America.
Okay, right. Here's the thing, right? See if we wound him. See if we wound him and make him immobile.
Just run him over.
Can your convoy just run him the fuck over? All of them.
Like,
Make a beeline and just...
Dale,
if you're,
road.
I mean, no, it's not in the handbook. Our policy is simply to fire so much ammunition at the enemy that they retreat.
Better idea. Grandson.
Oh, that reminds me, something I forgot to do. So let's do it right now. So he's been blank and expressionless, just sat on the back seat of the car.
Mm-hmm.
When all of a sudden, at this moment, he starts convulsing.
Med pack, somebody?
Hello, husband.
Me.
Thank you for finding an AI shell. I can't wait to have sex with you again.
Is this
Louvetal.
what's the name?
A Louvetal, yeah.
It is a Louvetal, okay. Oh, thank fuck. I thought you were talking to me for a minute.
Well, yeah, I'm speechless.
Could you sort him out? A Louvetal.
Are we at the head of this convoy?
I'm afraid that's going to be
Wait,
the
I'm going to
problem.
floor it.
Okay, you floor it. Can you make a presence plus drive roll, please? Louvetal kind of looks at you confused, and he's like, I'm not even sure this shell has combat capabilities. There doesn't appear to be a combat subroutine.
It definitely has fucking capabilities.
Oh, good. I'm going to make use of those. She smiles at Kevin. You can already smell the bad breath, by the way.
Bad breath.
Louvetal always had bad breath.
Yeah.
Did she?
How can we
right.
tell she was a server?
Becky.
When Louvetal was in the previous body she inhabited, she had bad breath.
Oh,
Oh, heck, that's a long time ago. That's back in Japan.
it was in the before time, the long ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Dale, did you pass the roll?
Yes, made it before.
By 4.
Yep.
Not exceeding the defensive capability of Genghis Khan. So he dives out the way, and as he dives, he swipes with his baseball bat, and this time he actually hits.
My God.
Yeah.
He hits the bonnet of the car for 15 damage, less its armor. There is a big dent.
Don't care. Just driving on.
Some smoke is coming out of the engine.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right, I think we're going to have to kill this guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Takata out of the window.
Okay, he is running toward the car with his baseball bat all ready to go, and yes, you get a shot.
Yep, bang on.
Oh, roll your damage.
68
The numbers.
damage.
Yes, I know.
Oh, don't forget -2 because you're firing from a moving vehicle, so you might have to use conviction to hit.
I haven't got any conviction.
I'm sorry, but them's the rules.
Khan!
So you hit one of your lorries and it explodes.
Yeah, can't is the case here.
No, Kahan.
Can't.
Kevin.
Can I, after Danny ducks back in after missing him, can I stick out through the window and give a shot?
You can go through the sunroof.
Oh, go for the sunroof then. Yeah, I'll go for the sunroof and give him a shot. Is this -2 as well?
Yes. Yeah, you're on a moving platform.
That is a... Oh, shit, I've missed by 1. But I got conviction.
You could turn that into a hit.
I'm going to turn that into a hit, but that is all my conviction gone, though. So
Well,
I...
It's all right. You're about to get laid again, so you get some back.
Ooh. Okay. This is going to be...
Where Kanzi when you need her.
Uh, 17.
17 damage.
D8.
Yes. Oh no, I've rolled D6. So I've rolled D6. 4, 7, 6. Oh shit, I've got that. No, it's 12, 17, 22, 23, 28.
28. Okay.
I like it.
It strikes his shield and it gives a zzz. Don't forget with lasers, if you spend a turn acclimatizing it or tuning it into someone's shield frequency, you can actually bypass shield, but you do
Oh,
have to
cool.
spend that turn.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little shield analyzer on the scope and a little dial and stuff. Genghis Khan is kind of chasing after the vehicle as it, because like basically you've just driven past. He hit the bonnet as he leapt out the way, and he's not going to be able to keep up with the car, but he's close enough to it that he's going to try and throw his baseball bat into the wheel arch.
Uh-oh.
And that is very definitely a hit.
Okay.
And sure enough, the baseball bat does actually wedge itself between the wheel and the drive axle. And unfortunately, there is absolutely no give in this baseball bat whatsoever. Like, it is an immovable object in that sense. So the wheel spinning eventually catches on the baseball bat. The whole rear axle buckles. The rear of the car flicks up into the air. Dale, reflexes plus drive, please.
Oh boy. Made it by 8.
Ooh.
You turn into the tilt of the roll and manage to prevent the car from flipping over. Of course, what that means is as you'll flip over like that, you kind of turn into it. You're sideways on the carriageway, sliding. You bring the car back around, have a little wobble, and stuff like that. The baseball bat bounces onto the tarmac. Genghis Khan grabs it, and you've now lost all your momentum. And he is now charging you down, Danny.
That's fine because we're no longer a moving platform.
You're definitely bouncing all over the place. You've just lost momentum.
Am I able to do the shield analyzer?
Yep. You dial in with the shield analyzer on the scope. Kevin.
Well, Danny's dialing in. I'm just going to shoot at him to keep him busy.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an 8, which I passed by 3.
Okay.
11. What's that? 19. 26. 28. 30.
30. 30.
30.
Okay, his shield goes kaput,
Oh yeah.
absorbing all but that. So, yeah, actually, a little tiny residual beam from your laser strikes this guy's arm. Nonetheless, he leaps onto the back of the car and throws the baseball bat directly at your face, Kevin.
Okay.
That is a hit for 5 damage. Bloody hell. This dice working me. Come on.
Good luck
Yeah.
with that dice.
5 damage.
Yeah, so it strikes your face, less your armor value.
Yeah.
And then the baseball bat bounces off your face and then sort of rolls down the back of the car back toward Genghis Khan.
I'll grab
So
my nose.
Genghis
Oh, my beautiful face.
What's your looking good score?
Danny, shoot this bastard.
Not as high as I think it is.
Dale, are you what are you doing? So
I'm trying to steady the car.
You're trying to steady the car.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Realistically, I want to try and steady the fucking car.
Okay. So you get the car back under control and you're now just kind of moving at a very slow speed currently on the freeway. Danny.
Here we go.
Just
Stealing a line from Deadpool. I said, Danny, finish fucking him the fuck up.
yeah.
Oh, made it by 7.
Wow.
Okay.
And at the risk of a terrible pun, yes, you can.
Oh, I'm rolling really well.
Good.
39.
39. Okay, you strike him in the chest. It is a serious wound. It's done a lot of damage to him. And he actually, you can see he grimaces in pain.
That's more like it.
Kevin.
I will give him another shot then at try and hit him.
Yeah, do it. Shield is down.
You're in effectively close combat though, so minus 10.
Yeah, I don't need to minus 10 because I've missed anyway.
Okay. Genghis Khan, as his baseball bat rolls down the back of the car, kicks it with one foot as he's running. As his arm comes forward in the run, he grabs the baseball bat, and then as he runs over you, he brings his arm back across to strike you in the side of the head and hits for 20 damage.
Well, I'm quite pleased we've got an alloy skull.
Motherfucker.
Less armor value, of course.
Wait, this was at Kevin, right?
This was at Kevin. Yeah, he's the one that stood out of the sunroof.
Yeah. Okay.
Genghis Khan is currently running over the car.
Okay, I'm going to just slap a med pack on that for a pass out.
Okay. Dale, you've got control of the car. It's all nice and steady. Genghis Khan is basically about to slide down the windscreen, you think. So what do you do?
I'm going to make a handbrake turn.
Okay. Can you make me a presence plus drive roll, please?
I'd like to make that roll.
Or just slam the brake on and he falls off.
You're not going that quick at the minute.
Okay.
As I said, I'd like to make that roll.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big, slow, lumbering vehicle. You've not got much momentum, so you pull the handbrake, but basically all you've done is you've kind of come to a halt on the carriageway at a slight angle to the road. Danny,
At least we're now stopped.
you are now stationary. From where you are, hanging out the window, or pointing out the window, you can't shoot him. So you're going to need to get out of the car.
Okay.
Which you can do.
Yeah, I open the door, but keep behind the door for cover if I can. And
he's basically at the top of the windscreen.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I try and sort of keep behind the door, and pop up and shoot.
Blow his fucking head off.
Well, one of my dice is a 1. I made it by 5.
Okay, roll your damage.
Come on, Takata, don't feel me new.
Just from the angle you're at, maybe you can get the laser to 10 and rip off his bollocks.
23.
So 23. Okay. You strike him in his arm, and like it's like he's still functioning on autopilot, like he's dead, like his head's even flopping around, but he's still functioning. And he slides down the windscreen and jams his baseball bat through it at Dale. The question, of course, is how much, like, you're getting the armor value of the benefit of the bulletproof glass in addition. The bulletproof glass will definitely smash, but only 3 damage passes into you, less your own armor value.
Okay.
But the windscreen is now smashed.
Yeah, I'm not putting my shield on. Not for something so minor.
You need to do shield before you get struck, in fairness. But yeah. So that brings us around to... Oh, Kevin.
So I'm saying I've not had my shield on. I don't think I've even turned it on at all. Something.
Can I? I'm fitting a intravenous med pack. Can I do that and do an action?
Yep. The intravenous one you can do as a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You can only have one fitted, so that gives you 10 hit points, and you've still got an action. If you then want to use a med pack, that would be an action.
Okay.
Like
so
if you,
I'm back up through the sunroof. I'm going to shoot down at it
Okay.
Okay, so that is that's a miss again.
Okay. Yep. You shoot through the bonnet of the car.
Kevin, not the bonnet.
Moved.
Danny.
The bonnet
Dale.
fucking move.
Sorry.
Oh, stay first. Okay.
Dale. Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna punch the guy.
You're gonna miss.
I'm gonna miss, but I don't really want.
Okay, so you unbuckle your seatbelt and try to punch Genghis Khan. Make your close combat attack roll. It is at -10.
Is it agility or reflexes?
Agility.
Agility.
Plus close combat.
-10.
Yeah,
So
because he gets his defense, and his
This
defense
is why I'm
is
not
10.
doing any close combat, even though I'm really good.
You're really good, but you're not Genghis Khan good.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I can't actually do it because I'd have to roll under. I'd have to roll one or under on 2d10.
Yeah, he's that good.
It's actually.
So you flail, realise that was a mistake, and grab your gun, I presume.
Yes.
Danny.
Hopefully that flail is enough distraction for me to shoot him again.
Go for it.
Missed by a couple.
Okay. Genghis Khan, meanwhile, is going to basically pummel Dale.
Owie.
And strikes you for 23 less your armor.
I think we have to have a long discussion over the definition of pummel. Dropping me to 9 points is not a pummel.
Okay. Eviscerates.
Battles
Kevin.
out of.
Genghis Khan looks like he's dead. His like head isn't even moving anymore, and his eyes have rolled up into the back of his head.
He's being controlled by something, isn't he? So, is there any sort of? Is he wearing any sort of like?
We need to blunt the
suit?
back.
He's wearing basically Genghis Khan furs, barbarian furs.
But there's nothing that's like maybe like a box of electronic signs.
A perception plus observation check.
Which I missed by 1.
Okay. Where are we in the turn sequence, Dale?
Oh no.
You are in close combat with Genghis Khan.
Yeah, I've pulled my weapon.
Is it pistol?
Yeah.
Because close combat, it needs to be pistol. So yeah.
Yeah, it's the Magnum hand cannon.
It's still -10 though, whilst you're in close combat with him.
Oh, Jesus. Perception plus light. It's doable. Not with that shot. And not with that shot. Right, so yeah. 2 shots I would normally have hit him with. Oh.
Okay. Danny.
I turn to Iluvatar and say, is he being controlled by somebody?
Oh, that looks like a process chip is actually what's doing that in the back of his neck socket.
So if we just destroy that, he's kaput, right?
I imagine so.
Oh god, he's really good at close combat.
You could do a cold shot to the head, so -8.
It's still -8 though. I've got no conviction either.
You could take a few turns to aim.
I'm going to turn my shield on first. And then,
That's a free action.
Yeah, I'll turn my shield on. Because I've actually said that or articulated it. And then, I'll take a few turns to aim.
Okay, so you position yourself basically in front of the car so you can get a clear shot and aim. So your action turns to aim. It's not a sniper rifle, is it? So you get +2 per action spent aiming.
Yeah.
What's the rate on the gun? It's 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's Genghis Khan. So now we are at that. Genghis Khan now is gonna. I'm afraid it would be right to attack Dale because you're the driver. 10. No, sorry, 30. So
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, afraid so.
Up a wheel.
Very, very, Very unconscious.
Yeah, it's not mashing damage though, so totally recoverable with the med pack.
Yes, but one does have to be awake to put med pack on.
Indeed. Which brings us to Kevin.
I'm going to climb out of the sunroof and jump down onto the bonnet and tackle Genghis Khan.
Oh, you're going to engage him in close combat.
I am going to engage him in close combat.
Okay. Make your attack roll. It is at -10.
What's your close combat score?
14.
Oh,
So what, a 4 or less?
Yeah.
almost as good as me.
Oh, no, my apologies. It's -8 now. There is a reason for that.
Thank fuck for that. I made it.
Ooh, roll your damage.
Strength. It's 1d4. So what's that? 5. That is a 8.
Okay. Hang on, I need to find. I'm looking for a barbarian. That's not what I'm after. That's some kind of football team. Never mind. Right. So after Kevin, Dale is unconscious. Danny.
Still aiming.
Yep. So +4 now.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's Genghis Khan, who is now engaged in close combat with Kevin. That is a hit. Oh no! What is your defense?
Defense. What's defense?
It's
your close combat skill, but just skill by
7.
itself. Oh, that is a miss.
Ooh.
So,
it's
Kevin,
okay.
it's now -6.
Ooh, -6.
Khan is getting noticeably slower.
Batteries weren't running down. That's a 4, so I made it.
Okay, roll your damage.
Ooh.
See, I softened them up for you by letting them quickly.
6.
Okay. Dale is down. Danny. So a third turn of
So-
aiming, or are you shooting?
So I've got it's at a -4 now, isn't it?
Well, +4 from your aiming, but
Yeah, but then
-8.
-8.
So yeah,
Yeah.
-4 overall.
So I have to get under 8.
But you could aim for one more turn and accrue another +2, and that's the most you can then get from an aiming bonus.
All right. I'll aim one more.
Okay. So Genghis Khan.
Miss.
I want to get this right.
Better not miss.
No.
Misses Kevin.
I'm good.
Kevin, your go.
Kevin's on the bonnet. He's ducking and diving.
Yeah. Genghis Khan is getting slower and slower. You know, it's only -4 now.
It's -4. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is 10.
He's
No,
actually looking. Sorry?
I missed.
Missed. He's actually looking quite pale. Like, you know, he's using oxygen, but his heart has stopped. That's what it looks like. Danny.
He's dead, isn't it? Right. Time to shoot. So it's at -2 now, yes?
Overall -2, yeah.
Come on.
It's going to be some damage.
Missed by 2.
Oh,
It was the best I could do. It's
Genghis
bang on.
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing the numbers but got a bit distracted by the coughing. So, Which way am I doing? Oh god, so many pluses and minuses now.
Crunchy.
Missed. Kevin, when you finish dying on screen.
I can only keep tackling and keep close combat.
Okay.
001.
Oh, it's -2. Oh, 111. Oh no, 001. That's 11, isn't it?
Isn't it? So that's but
I was going to say, it's not called Cthulhu.
Yeah.
So that's 11, but it's -2, so that's a pass by 1.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Which is 5, 6 again.
Okay, Danny.
I toss my gun aside and go, fuck this, and I draw my short sword and just kind of career at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right.
He gets no defense because he is completely unaware of you approaching from behind.
Yeah.
This is
by
either
5.
really, really good.
Made by 10. Made by 4.
Okay, roll your damage.
Do you want them separate?
Nah.
No, okay, didn't think so. What's my damage again for this? It's this is +7, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Oh, that cocked. Ooh. 31.
Okay. Genghis Khan wobbles on the bonnet and then collapses.
I kick him off the bonnet. And then I go to kind of I try and cut his chip out, like turn him over if need to be. And,
Okay, yeah, you can just pull the chip out. It is a close combat process chip that sets your close combat skill to 10. However, it has the ability to keep fighting after your death at -2 each turn.
Yeah, which is what I thought was happening. Yoink!
And you all have process sockets, so yeah.
Oh, so can we just install it and then pass to the
Just
next
plug it
person?
in.
Just plug it in.
Yeah, but I'm thinking for each of us, or if it just has to be one of us.
Oh, there's only one chip. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just a bit of
okay.
loot. Yeah.
I know, but I was wondering if it was an installing thing or if you just had to plug it in. Okay.
It's plug and play.
That's
Yeah,
obviously mine.
Plug
Man.
So yeah, it doesn't affect your genuine skill, but if you write your skill and put like bracket 10 or something,
yeah,
because it simply overrides your skill.
Yeah.
The car is a bit damaged. It does, however, still work. It sounds squeaky. And there's a definite vibration from the back. The car goes, and it seems to want to drag. The back of the car seems to want to drag to the right. You have to correct every now and then.
You know, it's funny. Earlier today, I was actually watching Die Hard because I figured I'll watch it now and then I don't have to have the argument with my mum at Christmas. And there's the bit at the end where the limo that he arrives in comes out and it's all battered to fuck at the front of it. And I've just got that image in my head now.
Yeah, pretty much. There's no windscreen. You're sitting on glass. There's a big dent in the bonnet from a baseball bat. Oh, that's the other bit of loot, by the way.
Baseball
that
bat.
Is
well, you did the baseball bat, Kevin.
It is an indestructible baseball bat, D20 plus strength damage.
Right. Unless someone's putting one of my med packs onto me, I'm not driving.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Shit. We should probably let's get another med pack.
I'm going to be
to knock that off their character sheet.
I'm going to be a little unavailable for driving unless you put one of my med packs on me.
Kevin, have you got any more med packs?
I've got one med pack I can give him.
I think Dale has a load.
I've got 5. I bought
Oh,
5.
right, okay, fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. Put one of mine on me.
All right.
Not saying
Sweet.
put one of yours on me, Jesus. Not that cheap.
So yeah, that gets you onto 10 hit points.
Yeah. Which means I can drive at least.
hmm
Woohoo.
And so
road.
your clapped out limo eventually pulls up at the Costa Coffee Cup at the top of, well, because you have to put it into flight mode to eventually to dock with the Costa Coffee Cup.
It's a bit drafty.
About the warehouse.
But by the time you actually get to the Costa Coffee Cup, you're actually being towed by 2 of the bullion trucks.
Thank you.
In the air
They're towing
again.
you up, and this convoy of bullion trucks is arriving at the Costa Coffee Cup. There's about 250 bullion trucks.
Wow.
As a token of thanks, I will give you 1 bullet. But there was a famine. It's a token of
Oh, you're giving it to them?
Yes.
Oh my God, we've got an army again.
Make a mental note of the fact that the next time I say about the cheapskate line, I'm just going to remember that.
Speaking of which, I need some more clips. But I'll get them in a bit. Is that going to be incredibly consequential?
Possibly, but I just wanted to get that banner up for the end of the session. Because if you recall, Crazy Kiosk bought Eurasian Incorporated assets for 1 credit. But you have just unlocked the bank account of Eurasian Incorporated.
Yes.
Making you the richest single person, or people, or 3 people in the galaxy.
Wow.
Which means
Fuck yeah.
that means 2 things. 1, we're not going to be short of money to buy things. 2, we just placed the mother of all fucking bullseyes on the 3 of us.
Aye.
Yes. So, the legal battle over whether you get your Eurasian Incorporated assets back, I can tell you now, that will cost 3/4 of your wealth and will take about 50 years. And the result of whether that succeeds will be a dice roll. In the meantime, however, you are stinking rich. Like you have about 90% of the Earth's wealth. So I think at this point, what we'll do is we'll grant you 10 XP
Okay.
to spend. Aluvitar offers Kevin the chance to get a couple of conviction points.
Can I go and find Candy for some conviction points?
It's entirely up to you whether you take it, Kevin, given the shell that she is in.
I need conviction points.
Wow.
You are married to him/her.
I'm married. I'm married to Vital. So.
Yep.
And he's also your relative.
It's just that the shell is your nephew or something.
It was
I
nephew.
can't. The family tree is so confusing right now.
Aye.
Is it? It's not
Your
great
nephew
grandson.
/ wife.
It's not great grandson, is it?
No.
Well, hang on.
I'm at this point, I'm just going to sit in the limo and really consider my decision to become a celibate vegetarian. I mean, it's just,
Yeah,
you got a
actually,
fire.
I better reconsider. I better think about that point.
Well, the conviction points are there if you want them.
it's literally
Parliament
a case-
Old Minge.
yes, I still have nightmares. there are some things that man was not meant to see. I would learn nothing from Maths Monday.
That's a different way of putting it.
No. That was an eldritch horror. That was truly.
Yes.
I don't know
But it,
what I was saying to describe it, but it probably sounded like a fucking Lovecraft monster.
But it is at this point where, because you've had like this major accomplishment, blah 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 blah, that this or season 3 draws, I think, is a good place to draw season 3 to an end. Which means there are options as to what we do next. So we'll have that discussion offline. Somebody was watching. Hi. Yes.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I don't know who it was, but somebody. They didn't say anything in chat. But hello, whoever you are. I have a suspicion I might know, but I don't want to say the wrong person. So hello. We'll have that discussion offline. So thank you for watching. That's the end of season 3. Ta-ra for now. We'll be back next week with another game. Could be season 4. Could be something else entirely.
Bye.
Bye.
See you Monday.